I know you are the physical trainer of Nole or Novak Djokovic. How many people are working with you in the team? Because it's like we say, this is a teamwork experience. Even the player is the big star. But how many people is working around Nole with you?
Well, let's say, just to be clear, we have a traveling team and we have other components of the team that is not traveling. So the nucleo, the real people that are always traveling, we are normally one physio, one fitness coach, one or two coach, it depends what kind of tournament is, and two managers, which is, of course, they are taking care of everything, from the logistic, from the press conference and everything. The physios basically are two, they are sharing let's say the schedule. Then, of course, we have our a lot of it depends what we need, but doctors could be orthopedic doctors or you know, nutritionists or whatever. We know they are not traveling with us, and so we, let's say, use them when we have time, when we come back from the tournament, or there is something in particular that we need to maybe find out or solve, let's say like this. But basically, as I told you, we are always 5 or 6 traveling people.
It's very good. Talking about the team, because it's like you say, you know, and the player is the star, but around is a big team. What when you want to make some recommendation, or you have different opinion on the team, you arrange to have the same message to the player, how you work on that? Because we know that not only Nole, to be the number one in the world, you have to be a great personality, you have to be a great character, no? You have to be in charge mostly in everything. How you arrange between the team to have the same message to him?
Hey, this is another good question, Ferdi, because I mean, let's think about this. No, tennis is individual sport, but in the latest years, basically, all the players are traveling with the team. So basically, there is this let's say little, but it's a very clear transformation from individual to team sport. Of course, the one that drives the car is the player. Yep. Especially experienced player like Nole. Okay, he knows more than anything or anyway about every sector around him. But the team is really important, because the team is they create the bond. Even if there are 4 or 5 persons, you have to create the bonds in order to think like only one person, because the message that to arrive to the player have to be one. We need to create on his mind, let's say, we need to make him sure that what he's doing is the right thing, not create doubts in his mind. Otherwise, it's a tragedy. You can imagine at this level, it's enough something not perfect that can collapse the castle. So, you know, yeah. So that's very important that the team has a good communication between the teams and between the team and him. So that's, I think, exactly what is going on in the moment in our team. But I saw also other teams, of course, that are working very well. So my big effort with the rest of the team is to create these bonds that day by day we are really connected, and we know how the other are able to think in order to optimize everything. So, and of course, this comes from through the knowledge between each other, and the ability to be as a human person, to cut, for example, I don't know, too much ego sometimes, you know, all these things that permit you to have same level of communication with everybody.